Hello everyone, Professor Monty here, and today I have a video for you about two, no, not the number two, no, T-O-O, and enough. Okay, enough. We're going to talk about where we put these words in a sentence, and their meanings, and a few expressions as well. So let's get started with enough. If you take a look at these sentences here, like, is the room big enough? Here we have big, right? Big describes the room, right? This room is big. It's actually not very big, but let's say this room is big. Big is an adjective. It describes the room, right? If I say this is a room, you do not know if it's big or small. But if I say this is a big room, you know, okay, it's a big room, adding more description. If I ask you, is this room big enough? I'm asking, right, enough is the right quantity, right? I'm asking, is it too small? Is it too big? Is it big enough? Like the right size? Okay, is it big enough to film a video? Yes, because I'm filming right now. It is big enough to film a video. Okay, so enough, the right amount. Okay, and here you see, is this room big enough? Enough goes at the end, right? After big, after an adjective. So enough goes after adjectives. If we take a look at these sentences, we can see that enough also goes after adverbs. So if I say, are we running fast enough? Right? Fast is describing running, the verb, right? So adjectives describe nouns, adverbs describe verbs, right? If I say I'm running, you do not know how fast or slow I'm running. But if I say I'm running fast, that's not good form, guys, maybe like that, then you know more. And we're asking here, am I think that's what I said, am I running fast enough? Enough, again, too slow, too fast, enough, fast enough, a good speed, right? Fast enough, quickly enough to, I don't know, make it to the game on time. Okay, so it goes after adverbs, after adjectives, but enough goes before nouns. So this is where it gets a bit tricky, right? So you say after adverbs, after adjectives, but before nouns. So if you look, I'm running out of breath here, guys. I do not know if I'll have enough energy to finish this video. So that's a good sentence there, right? Enough energy. So it goes before energy, before the noun. Look at these other sentences here, okay? So, do we have enough gasoline? Do we have enough gas? Or do we have enough petrol to get to I don't know, to get to the game, okay, to get to the stadium? Do we have enough gas to get to the stadium? Do we have enough gas? So gas is a noun, it's a thing, right? Nouns are people, places, things. So enough goes before your noun, but after adjectives and adverbs, as we said before. Now I want to show you some common forms with enough. Take a look at these. So here, guys, we have some common forms with enough. The first one here, enough, noun, and an infinitive. Infinitive means your to and your verb. So to be, or to buy in this case. So we haven't got enough money to buy this new television. We do not say we haven't got enough money for buy. No, to buy, okay? Enough money to buy this new television. The second one, adjective enough for someone. So he isn't good enough for her. So remember, enough goes after adjectives, right? So good enough for her. That means maybe, she's out of his, or she's out of his league. So maybe, the guy, this is a bit elitist thinking, but maybe the guy, he doesn't work hard, he's lazy, and the girl is really nice, and he's not such a nice person, so he's not good enough, right? He's not of a good enough quality, if we can say that, for her. Okay, so she wants, maybe her friend is saying, you deserve a better guy than him. Okay, and the last one here, okay, is adjective enough for someone and infinitive. So that's long, right? So for example, the pasta isn't good enough for him to eat. Okay, so maybe some Italians, they're very picky with how they eat. So maybe it's not good enough for him to eat. He requires better pasta. Okay, good. And now also some common uses of enough. So some little expressions. So we have some expressions here. Do we have enough food? Do we have enough time? Do we have enough money? Right? Enough, enough, enough. You need enough food. You need enough time. You need enough money, right? To pay for things, to get to places on time, to eat, right? We also have, if you look at number 4, trust me, it's enough. So I want you to trust me. Okay, maybe you're saying, no, it's not enough food. And I said, no, trust me, it's enough. Okay, so that means it's the right quantity. We have enough, the right quantity maybe to feed everyone. Okay, number 5 and 6 are really sort of harsh expressions. That's enough. Maybe your teacher says this to you. Stop, that's enough. Number 6, that's enough out of you. Your teacher can say that as well, right? Perfect. And number 7, similarly, stop complaining. I've had enough of your complaints. Okay, to have enough of. That means you're really fed up. It's aggravating you so much and you're done with it. You're just finished and you're peeved. You're not happy. Okay. So guys, let's move on now. That's done. We're done with enough. Let's move on to to. Not the number, but TOO. So to is a bit easier than enough. Because enough, it can go before or after. But to, right, it goes before. So let's take a look at this example here. Is the soup too hot? Is the soup too hot? And you burn your tongue, right? You burn your tongue. So it's too hot, right? The right level of heat, okay? Not hot enough, and too hot, right? So it's too hot, it's going to burn your tongue, okay? It's going to burn your tongue. It's too hot, okay? Cold, the right heat, and too hot. Okay, so is the soup too hot? Hot is an adjective. It's describing the soup, right? This soup is hot, right? So we have the information that it's hot. But in the question I'm asking, is it too hot, right? Is it too hot to eat, maybe? Okay, so it goes too hot to eat. It goes before you're hot, before your adjective. The same thing with adverbs, right? You drive too slowly, right? You drive slowly means that, slowly is describing the way you drive, the verb, and I'm saying you don't drive the right speed. You don't drive too fast, you drive too slow. Too slowly, Okay, too slowly is the better way to say it. Maybe you may hear native speakers say, you drive too slow, okay? You drive too slowly is good too, okay? So before adverbs, before adjectives as well with to. Now let's take a look at some, common ways we use to. So as we did with enough, here we have some forms with to. So here you have to, adjective, and your infinitive. So for example, it's too hot. Hot is your adjective to go outside. So maybe it's 42 degrees outside and, it's just too hot to go. Number 2, guys, is to adjective and for me, for you, for him, for her, for us. So maybe a girl says, he is a nice guy, but he's too old for me. He's too old for me. So he's not too old for maybe someone who is his age, but for her, they wouldn't go well together because he's 12 years older than her or something, okay? And lastly here, you can even longer, it is too cold for us to play. So adding that infinitive after. You want to add that infinitive, not for play, to play, okay? It is too cold for us to play hockey outside. And now, guys, some common mistakes with to. So be careful. To, we don't really use it with adjective plus noun. Okay, adjective plus noun. So I can't say I could not lift the too heavy chair. I can say this chair is too heavy, right? But you do not put it before adjective plus noun. Instead, you can say I could not lift the chair because it was too heavy. All right, that's very important. And now, also, guys, normally we do not put object pronouns after the infinitive. So we don't say, this tea is too hot to drink it. No, we don't repeat it. I know in some languages you do, but in English, no. You say, this tea is too hot to drink. An important thing is you can use it, actually, with for. So you can say, this tea is too hot for us to drink. Okay? This tea is too hot for us to drink. Okay, so you can do that. And now some common expressions with to, I'm too tired, it's too late, we can't go out now, it's too expensive, okay, I can't afford it, it's too hot, it's too cold, I'm too good for you. Maybe a girl has said that to you or a guy has said that to you, I'm too good for you, okay, with an attitude. It's too hard, okay, it's too difficult. So that's it, guys, with our common uses of to and our forms for to. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understand to and enough a bit better. In other videos, I've spoken about too much, too many and all that, how much, how many. But in this video, the focus was to and enough. So if you're on my website now, go to the next step, do the exercise for to and enough. It will get easier as you do the exercises. And if you're not on the website, get on there now, start a course, why not? It's, it'll be the best decision for your English, journey. I think it will really, really help you out. So please, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out the website, ProfessorMontyEnglish.com. See you in the next video. God bless you.